sharply hit to third and caught. It's on the way, and this one hit well to deep center field. This one traveling, continuing back towards the fence, and bye-bye, it's gone. And a swing and a miss, and strikes out. Makes the play, and that does it. Ready, and this one driven to deep left field. Back it goes, and it is gone. Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for Cranberry League action. It's Braintree and Rockland taking the field here for the first pitch. It's in there for strike one. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage here on PCAM TV as Kelly takes the first pitch, the center fielder for a strike. The offering is by him and too quick by the hitter. This game starting about 5 minutes before the expected 7:30 start time. Very, very warm day here at Braintree High School as the pitch is off the edge. As Braintree obviously with revenge on their mind after being slaughter-ruled in just 5 innings. A 13-4 loss at Rockland on Sunday. As the pitch is on the way and on the ground, foul of third. Braintree just a game over 500, 8-7 on the season. A very shocking start to the year for the White Sox. Team that is generally at the top of the league with maybe only a couple of losses at this point in the year, but having a very difficult season, both pitching and on offense. It's been a very difficult season to string together consecutive victories as the right-hander's ready, and the pitch is up and in. Full count here to begin with Bonica on the mound for Braintree. As the right-hander is ready, winds and fires, and that one is slapped out of play. Long at bat here to begin the contest. Still awaiting the first out of this top half of the first. And the offering again is spoiled off. Good effort here from Kelly atop the order. Temperatures in the low 90s at first pitch. Only going to get cooler as the night moves on, but not much relief. And again, the payoff pitch, it's in there, called third strike. He's got him. So the first out of the game on the called third strike. Good work there from Bonica, who continued to be around the zone all at bat. And it is a K to begin. So certainly something the White Sox want to see is some quick outs here in this first inning after giving up 7 runs in their last game. Obviously kind of a perfect storm in that last road loss at Rockland Stadium. As now Madden batting in the 2 spot, playing second base with no contact on that swing. Offering on the way is slapped to the backstop. Mazzaro to bat next. And this one makes contact with Madden, who takes it in the shoulder. A different hit by pitch than the last game where he was hitting the helmet. A scary sighting back in that last game. So the Braintree defense across the outfield, it is Ondrick in left field. Center fielder here today for Braintree is Martinez, and this one slapped towards left field, hit pretty well but foul. And in right field for Braintree will be Fitzgerald. Across the infield, over at third base here today will be Slauson. At short, it will be Keefe, second baseman Morse, and first baseman Canavan, with the catcher Fisher for the starter Bonica, as that's in for a strike, and he's got 2 strikes now on Mazzaro, who's DHing here today for the Cardinals. Campbell would bat next if it gets there. Very, very short lead over at first base for the runner Madden, as the pitch is on the way and knocked to the screen. And the pitch, cut on and missed, and a couple of strikeouts here in the first. Good pitch. First pitch of the at-bat to Campbell, the first baseman, is ball one. No sign of a potential steal here at first base. Here with 2 outs now in the inning. And the pitch right there for a strike. White Sox could really use a quick inning here in the first as they try and get their bats out there and get the offense going on a very warm evening here at Braintree High School. Expect to see a couple of long flies here today with the temperatures the way they are. And Foley back in the lineup. So that is in for a strike. Chance to strike out the side here for Bonica as the right-hander is ready and misses down and away. Defense pretty deep in center field is Martinez. Otherwise in left and right, pretty straight up. As the pitch is on the ground towards third base. Slauson cuts it off, throws across in time to end the inning. A very quick top half of the first inning as we will head to the bottom half of the inning in a scoreless game. First pitch here, the bottom half of the inning is a strike. Morris, Fisher, and Foley, the expected trio of hitters here in the inning for the White Sox. This one is knocked foul. And a wave and a miss, and a strikeout begins the bottom half of the inning for the pitcher Barry. On the ground, right in front of the dish, and it is a fair ball, as this one stays in play, and obviously a very frustrating at bat. First pitch here, the at-bat is a strike. So a strikeout and a ground out here to begin the bottom half of the inning, and now Foley as the pitch is outside. Very warm evening here at Braintree High School. Again, temperatures right around 91 degrees here at the first pitch. Sun still trying to make its way down, and on the ground towards third. Couple hops and the throw across, and in time to get Foley as Braintree goes 1-2-3 here in the first as we head to the second in a scoreless game. First pitch here of the second hit well towards right field, still going back, and tracking it down in right field is Fitzgerald. O'Brien making the first out. With Buckley to bat next, the left fielder for the Cardinals. Left-handed bat. Bonica's ready and misses upstairs. Pitch in there for a strike. Bonica ready and gets it by him. Good stuff early in this ball game. Had 2 strikeouts back in the first, has the first out here of the second. And the 2-strike pitch is up. And that one, a half-hearted swing, knocked it foul. Ready is ready, and up in the air it goes, and foul ground. So they look over there, but it's out of play. Trying to get the first 2 outs here of the second inning. And the pitch, again, is knocked foul. A couple of long at-bats here from the Rockland hitters. Has not translated into a hit yet. Their only base runner came with an out in the first, a hit batter. And the pitch, and a wave and a miss. Good off-speed pitch, down and away, and a strikeout for the second out. Good pitching here to begin the contest, and Braintree really needed some solid pitching after really getting knocked around back in the last game on Sunday to the tune of 13 runs, all of them not being earned, but either way, trying to bounce back with a solid performance, expected one. No surprises, a couple of zeros on the board so far to this point. Defense straight up on the infield and the outfield as this one's down to Taglieri. Rockland looking for their second base runner of this game. This time would be on a walk potentially, as that is in for a strike. Again, this game starting just before the scheduled 7:30 start. Quick first inning. And now it's up in the air as this one is back and out of play. Down the right field line. Ready to continue the at-bat as this one's knocked foul. The full count continues. 2 strikeouts in the first, 1 so far here in the second. Both outs have been recorded, once on a fly out, the other on that strikeout. And now the 3-2 on the way out towards right center field. On the move and tracking it down will be Martinez, who got a good jump on that ball. And 1-2-3, the Cardinals go here in the second. So we're through an inning and a half here at Braintree High School, still scoreless. Bottom half of the second inning. It's White Sox with 4, 5, and 6 in the order. As this one is in the air to right center. Second baseman on the way out and is going to make the catch for the opening out. So Slauson is an out here to begin the inning. Pitch misses. Pretty good pitch. Now brings up Fitzgerald. Trying to get the offense started for Braintree, as that is in there for a strike, evening the count at 1-1. Ready winds and fires. Sam missed upstairs. It's Barry in for his second inning of work. Right-hander trying to get through the Braintree order. Has the first 4 outs. And on the ground, knocked foul of third. Two upcoming is off the edge. Again, ready on the payoff, and it's downstairs, and he draws a walk. So Braintree's first base runner is a free pass. The walk to Fitzgerald. Now brings up Keefe, who takes the first pitch inside for ball one. Back off play at first, not in time. That one's inside again. Another pickoff try. Pitch on the way and on the ground right side. Over at second, and by the dive of the second baseman, Madden. Into right field, a single. Braintree's first hit of the game. They have two base runners on now in front of Ondrick. So got the ground ball he was looking for, but it made its way through the hole between first and second. So Braintree looks to get on the scoreboard first here today. Sun making its way down. The pitch is on the way, and that one is a little bit high. Having trouble getting ahead of the Braintree hitters here in this second inning. After getting them 1-2-3 back in the first, did get the leadoff man here in the second, but has since walked and given up a single. Strike on the outside. Good pitch there from the pitcher. Obviously needing a little bit of help. Braintree threatens here in the second inning. White Sox trying to get back to 2 games over 500 with a victory here. Try and split the last couple games. This one in the air, mile high down the left field line. Long run in that direction, and it cannot be caught. That one hung up in the air a long time. Actually ended up being pretty close to being playable. Couple of strikes now on Ondrick. Playing outfield today. Had a couple of nice running catches in the last game. So runners take a lead, and this one is knocked to the backstop. Good swing. Ready on the pitch, and it gets by him. A strikeout. It's the second out. Brings up Canavan, playing on his home confines during the high school season. Braintree High graduate, big part of the offense for the Womps during the high school season. State runner-up, finalists. Two on and two out here to Canavan. It's Barry trying to work through this second inning, and the pitch is inside. Probably going to get something to hit here on the 2-0 count. Runners lead from first and second, and that one not close. Danger of walking his second of the inning, with Martinez looming in the on-deck circle, the number 9 hitter. And that one knocked foul. Got the green light on the 3-0. Knocked that one foul. Three, 1 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. A pretty good pitch to hit. Now the runners will be on the move on the 3-2 pitch. 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the second. Still a scoreless game. Braintree hoping for a clutch 2-out hit. And the offering is in the air and out of play. A lot of room in the gap in left center field. Again, the 3-2 pitch, and he missed and walks him. Braintree has the bases loaded here with 2 down. Trying to take advantage. Number 9 hitter Martinez at the plate. Braintree has a great opportunity to score first. Got to take advantage of some of these spots. Braintree's so used to doing so, but so far this season haven't capitalized as often as they'd like. And the first pitch, and that is a strike to Martinez. Quite a bit of turnaround here this season as far as new players go. The 0-1 on the way, missed outside. One and one upcoming. Bases filled. And the pitch is outside. Nowhere to put him. 2-1 is the count. Big spot in this ball game. White Sox try and take advantage. Bases loaded situation. This one out towards left field, hit pretty well, but over there to make the catch is the left fielder. Takes away opportunity for Braintree to score some runs here in the inning. So they leave them loaded, leaving 3 on here in the second as we head to the third inning, 0-0. First pitch here of the third on the ground towards shortstop. 1 pitch and 1 out here in the third inning. Pitch in there for a strike. So that one is away. Wave and a miss. Base is empty with 1 out as the pitch is outside to Googans. The catcher for the Cardinals, batting in the 9 spot. And on the ground again, middle of the infield, shortstop. Able to cut it off, and a wild throw. This one is going to be a throwing error. Great play just to cut that one off, but the throw was way off target. Had a little bit more time, too, to make that throw, plant and make an accurate throw. Braintree makes an error. Second time through the order for the Cardinals now is Kelly, who struck out to begin the game. No stolen base attempts yet. So the pitch is on the way and down and in. First mistake by either defense. So the pitch is on the way and up. Now down the count, 3-0. Danger of putting 2 on now with 1 out. Hit a batter back in the first, hasn't walked anybody yet, and fires in a strike. And that is ball 4. So there are 2 on now. Pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Two on and 1 down, as Madden with no contact this time. He's hit by a pitch back in his first at bat. Pitch on the way to Madden is outside. Runners lead from first and second. And the pitch is cut on and missed. Good pitch and another strikeout. Now his 4th of the outing, as Nazaro, who was a strikeout victim to end the first, stands in. Rockland's left 1 on through the first 2. Brantree's left 3 on through the first 2. Left the bases loaded back in the bottom half of the second. As the pitch is outside. This one towards the middle of the infield and hauled in over at second base to end the inning. So 2 left on, now 3 total in this game, as both sides have left 3 on through the first 2.5 in a 0-0 game. Top of the third, and the first pitch is knocked out of play. Top of the Braintree order, second time through here into the 3rd inning. Morris, Fisher, and Foley. That one just missed. Good spot. Waving a miss. Braintree with 3 base runners so far, just the 1 hit, 2 walks back, and last inning. This one's rolled right in front of the Braintree bench. Both sides have left 3 on. Barry winds and fires, and just missed off the edge. Morse, the strikeout victim, back in his first at bat. And now a wave and a miss, and he's fanned for the 2nd time here today. Third straight inning now that the home side has not been able to get somebody on base to begin the inning. Cranberry is ready and delivers a strike. Oh for 1 in the game is Fisher, who's batting for the second time. Rolled one right in front of the plate the first time. Looked like it was going to be a foul ball, but stayed in fair territory. The offering's on the way and down and in. Braintree's drawn 2 walks. Rockland's drawn 1. Haven't been many hits in this game, as this one is hit well out towards left field, but playable. It's the left field that tracks it down, and there are 2 down. Pitch on the way to Foley, and this one sharply hit to third, but foul. Lights are on now here at Braintree High School. Bottom half of this third inning. Still awaiting our first run of the game. First 2 have been retired on a strikeout and a flyout. And the offering downstairs. Skips it on the dirt. Trying to get some 2-out magic now. Middle of the Braintree order. Just off the plate. See if he gets a pitch to hit here. The pitcher has fallen behind now. Foley looking for something he can hit hard. And the pitch, as that one is rolled and fouled back behind the plate. Base is empty, 2 down, and the pitch in the air, a mile high. That one lands in foul ground. Foley, the top offensive weapon from a season ago, as far as the home run totals go. Hasn't been able to be in the lineup as regularly this year, as this one is knocked back and out of play. Day like today, the ball should carry, if you can get a hold of one. A couple of big flies was the difference in an earlier season victory for Braintree here at home against Rockland. They lost their last game on Sunday, 13-4 final score in 5 innings. As the pitch is again up in the air, this one back behind the plate. Catcher with a look, and it does make its way out of play. Seeing a lot of pitches here in this at bat. And now the pitch, and he gets it by him. Able to drive it by the hitter and strike him out. 2 in the inning for the pitcher Barry, as we have a good game on our hands as we head to the 4th. Here in the top half of the 4th, as this one middle of the infield towards deep shortstop. Nicely cut off, and the throw across in time for the opening out. Good play over there at short. Second time Campbell is grounded out on the infield. Wants to third, wants to now short. That pitch is up. Falling behind now the hitter. So Brian bats for the second time, flying out to right his first time. Pretty well hit ball. 3-0 now the count. He has walked one so far, has also hit a batter. He's not given up a hit yet, has allowed an error on defense. And that is a strike. Full count now. Trying to get the first two here in this fourth inning. And the payoff pitch just missed on a close pitch. This will be his second walk of the outing. One on with one out. Billy is a double play ball. Pitch is down and away. Been falling behind the hitters here in this inning. Runner takes off, or starts and stops, does not go down to second. Having trouble with the strike zone the last couple hitters. And this one sharply hit out towards center field. Struck well as Martinez back and makes a great catch over the shoulder. It was a good read off of the bat, able to haul that one in. Taking away extra bases. Would have been a double over his head. And it's a big play in this game. Keeps the runners just at first. Instead of 2 on and 1 out. Runner at first and 2 down. See if he takes off here. Starting to stop last at bat. So Buckley gave that a ride, probably the hardest hit ball we've seen here today. Caught just in front of the warning track. That's in there for a strike. Being held on at first by Canavan. Runner takes off. Pitch is outside. Throw down to second. Will not be in time. A good jump on the pitch. Very speedy runner. It was a pretty good throw. It's right there, but the runner with the speed able to beat that one out. So he's in scoring position now with 2 down. Pitch on the way, and that one just rolled foul at the dish. Another full count here in the inning. Had to throw a lot of pitches here in this fourth inning. Nobody warming for either side. So runner leads from second, and the pitch is down and away. It's walk now 2 in the inning. So walks Taglieri. And now brings up White, who's 0 for 1 in the ball game with the ground out to shortstop. Head coach P.J. Thompson on his way to the mound. Talk with the starter. Big spot now for the Cardinals with 2 on. Both sides have left 3 base runners on so far. 0-0 game here in the top half of the fourth. Much different game than last game on Sunday. Pitch, and this one stung well to left field, but should be playable there in left field. And Ondrick tracks it down, and 2 left on for the Cardinals. So Braintree gets a big out they needed as Bonica gets through the 4th. 5 left on for the Cardinals as Braintree will bat here in a 0-0 game. First pitch on the ground to first and foul. For 5 and 6 for the White Sox here in the inning. Still trying to get on the scoreboard. Have not seen a run yet. And the pitch is outside. Slauson, Fitzgerald, and Keefe, the trio of players. Pitcher's down. Slauson, who popped up to second base his first time. And the pitch, and this one stung out towards right center field. Hit well, back it goes, and this one is gone. As Slauson takes it over the fence in center field, and Braintree is on the scoreboard and has the lead 1-0. Took that one right back where it came, right to the middle of the field. And a home run gets Braintree in front. Solo shot. It's Braintree with their first extra base hit of this ball game. Brings in the only run so far. Braintree needed that. Desperately needed a shot in the arm, and they get it in the form of the home run. A little bit more of a comfort zone now to play with the lead. As this one hit well out towards left, but that'll be playable. So going after that early pitch was Fitzgerald, as he was hoping to go back-to-back. Pitch in there for a strike. Dealing with Keefe, who has Braintree's only other hit. Had 2 walks that were handed to him, and the pitch is inside. So Braintree, for the first time, leads today, a 1-0 advantage on the home run by Slauson to begin this inning. Solo shot to straightaway center. Rolled foul. Braintree with some tossing in the bullpen now. Presumably for at some point, either in the 5th, potentially later in the ball game. And the offering is by him. Able to strike him out. Fan 5 now. Both pitchers have fan 5. It's been a good pitcher's duel. Braintree has drawn first blood. First pitch strike. We're dealing with the number 7 hitter, Ondrick. Nobody on and 2 down. We have to lead off home run, a fly out and a strikeout. This one's popped up and out of play. Going after a pitch upstairs, able to foul that one back. This one spins it back. Umpire with a late look. Well, he wanted to ring him up, but did not. And checked with the first base umpire for a swing, which was not close. And another foul ball. Sit back continues. And that one ends in a walk, so the long at bat pays off. So now walked his third batter of the ball game. Braintree has a runner on now with 2 outs in front of Canavan. He walked his first time, throw over to first, not in time. Pitch is on the way, and this one hit well out towards left, but sliced towards the left fielder, makes the catch as Braintree goes. But they get the home run from Slauson. They take the lead as we head to the 5th inning, a 1-0 lead. Top of the 5th, first pitch in for a strike. Braintree's gone to the bullpen. Start this 5th inning. Half-hearted swing, knocked out of play. Nine, 1, and 2 in the order. As Googans leads things off, the catcher. Missing down and away. Ready, and missed upstairs. Did he swing? No. Check over at first. To getting ahead, 0-2. Hitter's been able to battle back, and that time he did swing at that one, and it strikes out. Went after that one off the edge, could not hold up. Strikes out. Big swing and a miss here to begin the at-bat as Kelly is at the top of the order again. Third time through for the Cardinals, starting ahead 0-2. He has struck out looking and has walked. 0-for-1 in the ball game. Time called at the plate. And the payoff pitch, and he gets it by him. Good stuff here to begin the 5th inning. Back-to-back Ks. First pitch to the hitter is low. Pinch hitter now in Madden's spot is Heath. The pitch is sharply hit out towards right field, but right at him. Everything has been at a fielder in this ball game. So that ends the inning. 1-2-3 they go. Still up 1-0. First pitch here of the at-bat in for a strike. Bottom half of the 5th inning, 1-0 lead for the home team. That one misses down. 9-1-2 for the White Sox. It's been a good game so far, just the 1 run, the home run for Braintree. Not close here on the pitch. Barry in for another inning of work here into his 5th inning. It's pitched pretty well, but it's had a little bit of trouble with command. It's walked 3. Only blemish the home run. It's given up just 2 hits, a single and that home run. It's walked 3. Rangers left 4 on. Rockland has left 5 on. As that one just missed. Close pitch around the knees, but does not get the call, and now has walked his 4th of the ball game. The 2nd straight inning now, the White Sox have the leadoff man on. See if they play some small ball here. Try and bunt him over and get a little insurance. Pick-off play, and very close over at first. Some action starting in the Rockland bullpen. Another quick pick-off move. Another pick-off try as he's thrown over there 3 straight times. And again, I don't think I've ever seen that. 4 straight throws over to the first base bag, and just the first one was close. The last 3 have not. Short lead now, and the pitch, and this one towards third base, a foul ball. No sign of a square on that first swing. Another pickoff try. Really getting that pant leg dirty. Slid back into the bag now 5 times. And the pitch is outside to Morse, who has struck out twice. Trying to get the bat going again. And the offering is knocked to the backstop. Another pickoff try at first. Tough man on the walk, takes off. Here is the throw, and it will not be in time. Steals the bag at second. So after all that picking off attempts, able to steal the bag at second. And now in scoring position with nobody out. 2-2 the count to Morse. He's looking for a 2-out or a 2-strike hit. Pitch on the way, and this one hit well out towards right, but foul. And the pitch, this one slapped to left field, hit pretty well, and a diving attempt cannot be caught, as the runner will not move to third. They had to wait and see if it was caught. Probably a wise decision not to move up, but good attempt in left field, could not make the catch. Seemed like everything in this ball game just finds a glove, but this time the left fielder cannot snag that one. Would have been a great catch. But Braintree catches a break here on a single. Opportunity to open things up a little bit here with the first two reaching out in front of make it Fisher. First pitch missing. 0 for 2 so far. Trying to come up with another hit. So White Sox starting to get to Barry. Some more action in the bullpen. Left-handed arm up there for the Cardinals. Same spot on the outside, and again off the plate. Sitting in the driver's seat, 2-0. The runner's lead and the pitch, and that one knocked to the backstop. The 2-1 pitch is down. Walk four and in danger of walking his fifth. Might see a pitching change if he doesn't get the hitter now. Would load up the bases. And the offering is knocked back and out of play. Third base side. And this one stung well towards left field. Slicing in that direction, and again it gets down. The runner this time will get on his horse and make his way home on an RBI double off the bat of Fisher. So Braintree will get their second run of the ball game, and now it looks like we might see a pitching change here in this fifth inning as Barry has run into some trouble and the White Sox have taken advantage. The first three now have reached, and they have scored another run to take a 2-0 lead as the pitching change coming here at Braintree High School, a 2-0 lead for the home team as they look for more when we return. Lefty in out of the bullpen, and that is going to be a first pitch strike on Foley. Sees the lefty out of the bullpen. 0 for 2 so far in this game against the starter, Barry. Happy to see somebody else on the mound. Braintree has a chance to really blow things wide open now in this fifth inning. And the offering on the way is down. Dealing with Jocelyn, the lefty. And the pitch, and this one off a broken bat to the middle of the infield, finds its way through. As the runner scores from third, second runner will stop, as Foley also will stop at first. On a broken bat single, right through the middle. Braintree catching all the breaks here today, literally in that situation. Broken bat. As they've scored now 2 runs here in this inning. So pinch runner now. The runner's at the corners as the White Sox really starting to get the offense going, and this one makes contact with the helmet on a pitch upstairs. So Slauson, who homered us last time, was hit by a pitch this time. And now the first 5 have reached. So the White Sox really can do some big damage in this 5th inning. Chance to really put this game away. Fitzgerald do here in this one. It's walked and flied out. A lot of right-handed bats love to face left-handed pitchers, so we'll see. To begin the inning, Martinez walked, Moore singled, an RBI double by Fisher. RBI single right up the middle on a broken bat by Foley, and then the hit by pitch to Slauson. That's how this inning has begun. This one drilled out towards left field, but a foul ball. Another big swing, and that one had home run distance, but way foul. Two runs so far here in the inning, as this one missed. Bases filled up, and the pitch, and up in the air towards right field. Going to be a tough ball to catch. Second baseman ranging and does track it down. Runner starts and stops, and then a high throw. A wild one that gets away, and the runner scores now from third. So Braintree gets a gift there on the throwing error. Second error made on defense by Rockland. So third run of the inning, 4-0 advantage now. Braintree's first out. Turns down as they fly out, brings in a run. Hard to say that was an RBI because of throwing error. Runners at second and third with 1 out for Keefe, who has singled and has struck out. Lefty has obviously inherited a tough situation to come in with the bases filled. And the pitch, and this one stung out towards right field, hit pretty well. And the right field has no clue where that ball is. That is up and over his head, as now 2 runs will score, as he's a victim of the lights here, as the throw is back to the middle of the infield, and it's not going to be in time, as Braintree has poured it on here in this 5th inning. And obviously that is on the outfield. That's a ball that has to be caught in a game that you had a chance to come back in. Now things have slipped away. But Braintree pushes across 2 more runs. 6 on the board now, and the White Sox just a couple hits away, potentially closing this game out in 5 innings. The 8-run slaughter rule, trying to pull off the same feat that Rockland had done against them on Sunday. As the offering is off the edge. So Keith getting all the way to third base on a fly ball to right field. As that's in for a strike to Ondrick, who has struck out and has walked. Braintree looking for the 9th win of the season. And this one stung to center field. Another hard hit ball, and this one going to be deep enough for the sacrifice fly, as Braintree has now made it a 7-0 game. Everything in this inning has been hit hard off a Braintree bat. And now the bases are empty in front of Canavan, who has flied out and walked. Pitch on the way, and that one almost hit him. Lefty-lefty matchup. And the offering is down. Another one downstairs. Nothing here in this at bat to hit. Another pitch down. Three-one pitch on the ground, a couple of high hops, and a nice play at second. The throw across, and it's not going to make its way. As Canavan now takes off for second, and you wonder about an injury there on the second baseman, who went down awkwardly after making that throw. Looked like that ball was going to easily make its way through, but he was able to cut it off. As the error now gets Braintree over to second. So now the White Sox hoping for at least one more hit. Try and take that 8-run lead. Try and end this one in a shortened game in 5. Canavan leading from second, and the pitch, a strike to Martinez, who's had an interesting day at the plate, has flied out and has walked. It's been the bottom third that has seen a lot of walks in this game, which is pretty rare. This one's knocked out of play. A couple lefties down the bottom of the order, facing the left-handed pitcher out of the bullpen, Jocelyn. Braintree had just a 1-0 lead entering this inning. It's now a 7-0 advantage. As the pitch hangs upstairs. Off speed. This one to center field. Late jump for it and able to haul it in. So Braintree with the big inning here in the 5th. They score 6 runs, take a 7-0 lead as we head to the 6th. Top of the 6th inning, first pitch strike. The good fastball. Strike pumped in. Pitch downstairs. Pinch hitter is Ferreira. Three, 4, and 5 for the Cardinals. Pitch is upstairs. Back to the mound, and this one to left field, a base hit. Bloop single to the left. So pinch hit single starts the 6th inning. Emptying out the bench, the Cardinals. As Driscoll now bats, and there's another pinch hitter. And then pitch down. Use a ground ball here, but pitch again is high. Danger of putting the first 2 on. Big swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss, foul tipped, held on for a strikeout. So he gets the first out by way of the K. This fan now 3 since coming in out of the bullpen. This first pitch is out of play. Another pinch hitter is blocked, now stands in. Look like very similar to their starting lineup from Sunday. That's in there for a strike. Off-speed pitch on the edge. So lead off, bloop single to left to start the inning, then a strikeout and a second strikeout in a row. This time looking. Runner at first, and now 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Starting ahead again with the first pitch strike. Runner staying at first, that one blocked by the catcher. All White Sox in this game. Very close game through the first 4 innings before Braintree blew it open in the 5th. Scoring 6 times to take a 7-0 lead. Fastball is up. Short lead over at first, and the pitch, and again, another one by him. Continuing to elevate here in the at-bat. Trying to strike out the side in the process. Had 2 strikeouts last inning, has 2 so far here in this inning. And this one out towards right field, coming in, and that one falls down. Little bloop single to right. Both hits in this inning have been bloop hits. First pitch of the at-bat right there for a strike. Beltramini, who had pinch hit, singles to right, is now at first. And now the pinch hitter, Kelly. And everybody in this game are the Cardinals. As this one stung to right field, hit well. Back and cannot make the catch is Fitzgerald. As one scores, here comes a second. As the throw is to the plate, and the throw will not be in time as they push across two. Getting right back in this ball game. After a couple of bloop hits, now a double on a hard hit ball to right field, brings in both runners. Game has gotten a little closer now. On the ground it goes to short. As the throw across and plenty of time to end the inning. So Rockland has a decent inning here in this sixth inning. Get back in the game. Scraping across a couple of runs, but Braintree still in front by 5 as we head to the bottom half of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth inning. The White Sox trying to get those 2 runs right back. 7-2 ball game. And foul ground and a lunging play, able to haul it in. Certainly didn't look pretty, but able to track it down and make the play. Puts that one away and foul ground. 4th time through for Braintree. As this one is hit out towards center field. Late run again at it. And the center fielder this time cannot make the catch. Digging towards second and nobody covering. And he'll get there. 2nd time in a row now, reaching second base. Center fielder's been playing deep all game, hasn't gotten a great jump. Neither of the outfielders in this outfield for Rockland have had a great look at some of these balls. Right fielder misplayed one earlier last inning. Turn into 2 Braintree runs. And the pitch is inside. Pitch on the way, and that one downstairs. Runner will not go towards third, and the catcher has no clue where it is. Finally making his way over there to third. Chance to bring him in. And the pitch is going to miss again. Runner at third and 1 down. Bottom half of the 6th inning. And it is a strike. He gets away from the pitcher momentarily. Lefty winds and fires, has popped up on the infield. The pitcher going to make a play on it, and a second out. First pitch of the at-bat, sliced towards third, and a long running attempt as that went off the stance. Runner 90 feet away at third. 2 down, bottom of the 6th inning. This pitch remains upstairs. Slauson on base twice. Hit by pitches last time, was also homered. And that one missed outside. Another one down in the dirt. Nothing tempting to swing at. As this one is hit to right field. Over towards the line and able to track it down and make the catch. So we head to the 7th and final inning as the White Sox try and get the final 3 outs. First pitch in for a strike. White Sox looking for the final 3 outs of this ball game. Looking to move 2 games over 500, trying to get back to 9-7. So that's pumped in their first strike. 9-1-2 in the order for Rockland. On the ground and a foul ball. And that one just missed. Good spot. 2 strikes. Two upcoming. So lefty winds and fires, and again just missed. That one rolled over foul. Russo batting here, is pinch hitting. And the offering on the ground. Again, another foul ball. Pitch on the way, and again, another foul ball. Long at bat. Payoff pitch, and he draws a walk. So LaRusso finds his way on with the walk. Top of the order. Pitch in there for a strike. Lefty-lefty matchup. Leadoff man is aboard. 7-2 ball game here in the top of the 7th. That one's below the knees for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. Looking for that first out. Always the toughest one to get in the 7th. Short lead at first base being held on. As that one missed, again, Braintree trying to work the corners. Surprise, Braintree's holding the runner on here with the 5-run lead. He's looking to get an out. That's in there for a called third strike. He knew it. Braintree's 9th strikeout of the game, as far as their pitching staff is having a great game here today. This one's knocked to the backstop. 1 on and 1 down. Good pitch in there for a strike. And the lefty-lefty matchup here as Heath bats for the 2nd time since pitch hitting back in his last at bat. And a wave and a miss. Late swing and strikes out. Back-to-back case. The White Sox looking to get the bad taste out of their mouth after a very difficult loss on the road on Sunday and get back in the win column. It's the same team that beat them just a couple of days ago. That was at their home field. Now Braintree trying to take advantage of their home territory and just 1 out away from closing out a 7-2 ball game. Put Braintree to 9-7 on the season, still a handful of games back in the standings behind the next 3 above them. As that one's down in the dirt and the runner takes off for second. Throw down and not in time. Actually a pretty risky decision there. Down 5 runs, taking off for second base, but it pays off. Would have been a very bad mistake had he been thrown out there trying to get down to second. Didn't take off initially, but able to make his way over to second. As that one is rolled over foul. Dealing with Ferreira. A couple of strikes on him now. Chance to strike out the side. Braintree pitching for this in this game has been outstanding. Next strikeout would be their 10th as a staff. 3rd pitcher of the ball game. And the reliever winds and fires and just missed. Braintree's been all around the plate here in this 7th inning. A couple of close pitches not going their way. Home plate umpire just does not want to go home early. The runner leads from second and the pitch, and that one again is off the edge. The leadoff walk, and since a couple of strikeouts. For the final out. And the offering is inside, and he walks him. So the ball game continues. First pitch is outside to Driscoll. 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. On the ground, weakly hit towards the pitcher. Plays to first, the throw across, and plenty of time to end the ball game. So the White Sox make it a little interesting here in the top half of the 7th, putting 2 on, but ends up being a 5-run victory, 7-2 the final score. Braintree got a home run from Slauson to get the scoring started, then a 6-run inning in the 5th. Really opened the door before a 2-run 6th. Got Rockland back in the game, but Braintree able to finish the job here in the 7th and get to 9-7 with the victory here at home. Their next game will be again here at home on Thursday. We'll have coverage of that one as the final score here today, 7-2. On behalf of David Eric here in person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.